He was found barely alive with a wire cutting deeper into his neck every day. It started with a frantic call to the local animal rescue team. A man had spotted a stray dog limping near an abandoned field. He described the dog as skinny, weak, and in obvious pain. The rescue team rushed to the scene, unsure of what to expect. When they arrived, they saw a heartbreaking sight, a white dog, trembling and covered in dirt, barely able to stand. But it was what they noticed on his neck that shocked them. A wire was tightly wrapped around his throat, cutting so deep into his skin that it was almost invisible. The dog, who they later named Buddy, flinched as they tried to approach him. He was terrified, but too weak to run. Carefully, they placed him in a crate and took him straight to the shelter's emergency clinic. When the vet examined Buddy, the situation was worse than they imagined. The wire wasn't just cutting into his skin, it had become embedded in his neck, causing a severe infection. The vet guessed it had been there for months, tightening more and more as Buddy grew. The wound was deep, oozing with pus and crawling with maggots. Everyone in the room was horrified. The vet knew there wasn't a moment to lose. They sedated Buddy and began the delicate task of removing the wire. Piece by piece, they worked to free him from the cruel grip of the metal. As the last piece was cut away, the team could finally see the full extent of the damage. His neck was raw, swollen, and scarred. It was a miracle Buddy had survived this long. After the surgery, the real battle began. Buddy was weak, dehydrated, and traumatized. He needed constant care to fight off the infection and regain his strength. For days he barely moved, his fragile body too exhausted to do anything but rest. Volunteers stayed by his side, talking to him softly and giving him small bits of food. As the weeks went by, something amazing happened. Buddy began to trust again. His tail, once tucked between his legs, started to wag. His eyes, once dull with pain, began to shine. Slowly he transformed from a scared, broken dog into a happy, playful one. Then came the best day of all. Clara, a kind woman who had recently lost her senior dog, came to the shelter looking to adopt. When she saw Buddy, she fell in love instantly. Despite the scars on his neck, she saw the sweet, loving dog he had become. That day, Buddy went home with Clara, beginning a new chapter filled with love and happiness. Buddy's story is one of pain, resilience, and hope. It's a reminder of the cruelty animals can face, but also the incredible strength they have to heal when given a chance. Thousands of animals like Buddy are waiting for someone